Good morning. I am currently in Belfast, which is in the north of Ireland, and I am finding it very difficult to record. I feel pretty insecure. And I'm realizing that back when I was in Bulgaria, people were going to stare at me no matter what I did, and also because of the language barrier, I worried less about people hearing my corny commentary. But yes, I am in Belfast, and today I'm taking a trip to the Tayto Crisp factory.
Tayto Castle is located in Tandragee, Ireland, and from what I could tell, it's very much a unionist town, so any Northern Irish unionists watching this, try not to get your panties in a wad.
So I previously lived in Belfast for a year, and I am currently just here as a visitor. And when I lived here, I had to work very hard to remember to stay on the left side of the sidewalk or the footpath. But then when I was in Bulgaria, I was in everyone's way. I had to retrain myself to stay to the right. And what do you know, now that I'm back in Belfast and walking on the right side of the footpath, I have been in a few people's way this morning.
For anyone watching from the United States, when I use the term crisps, I am talking about potato chips.
I am very excited about today's day trip because I have probably done all of the touristy things in Belfast. I have probably done most of the touristy things in Northern Ireland, but this is something that I would consider to be a bit off the beaten path.
Because it is not a super popular tourist attraction, that complicated my journey to get there.
So I was planning on speaking to someone about buying a ticket. There's no customer service representative here.
Fortunately, I was able to purchase my train ticket from my phone, and I realized that they also had kiosks available to purchase tickets. After missing the first train, I quickly came up with a plan B and officially started my journey to Tandragee. If you are from Ireland or you're just familiar with the Tayto brand, you probably know already that on the island of Ireland, there are two different brands of Tayto crisps. For my quote-unquote Plan B train journey, I had to get off at the Portadown stop.
Well, I made it to the wee town of Portadown from Belfast, and if I'm being completely honest, I missed the train that I was supposed to take this morning, but in my defense, I did not know which side of the tracks to be standing on, and I was quite worried because based on Google Maps, I had missed my one opportunity for the day to make it to my tour of the Tayto Crisp factory, but that was using exclusively public transportation. So fortunately, I was able to quickly figure out a plan B, which was taking a train to Portadown, and shortly I will be taking an Uber to the Tayto Crisp factory. But first, breakfast, because I'm guessing you should not go to a Tayto Crisp factory while hungry.
Oh, how wrong I was. Not only were we well taken care of as far as samples at Tayto Castle, but there were no Ubers in Tandragee. Fortunately, the local taxi service came through and I made it to Tayto Castle.
Down to town for a couple of pints, me and the lads. Johnny grabs a burger, Trev wants a kebab. Jesus, lads.
I mentioned earlier that on the island of Ireland, there are two different brands of Tayto, and I am being completely honest when I say that I do prefer the Northern Irish brand of Tayto, and those crisps are made right here at Tayto Castle.
Sure, all I need is a packet of Tayto.
I made it to Tayto Castle. It's my understanding that I won't be able to do any filming on the factory floor, but hopefully I can record a bit of my experience here.
This wonderful song I found is actually referencing the Tayto brand in the south of Ireland, but doesn't really matter. Everyone in Ireland loves Tayto.
My whole life and scuff a packet of Tayto. Just them boys out on the rise and love their Tayto. Monday through to Sunday. Grab yourself a packet of crisps. That's better than beans on toast. That's better than a breakfast roll. Sure, all I need is a packet of Tayto.
Funny enough, both brands of Tayto have a Mr. Tayto mascot, and can you blame them? He is adorable.
Down to town for a couple of pints, me and the lads.
It's true that I was unable to do any filming on the factory floor, but this was after the tour was complete, and as I mentioned, they did not skimp on the samples.
Cheaper than steak and kale. Sure, all I need is a packet of.
I thought it was super neat that they had a tin that Tayto crisps were sold in back in the late 1950s, and the tin still has Tayto crisps in it.
When I become old.
So the two Tayto companies in Ireland are entirely separate businesses, and both brands are iconic in their regions.
Need is a packet of Tayto. If this is heaven, God, I Jesus give the nod. Sure, all.
Unfortunately, some may see Ireland's two Taytos as yet another reflection of Ireland's historical and cultural divides.
Well, I finished with my tour of Tayto Castle. I bought some goodies for myself. They gave us lots of free crisps during the tour, and then they gave us a bag of 6. These are obviously cheese and onion. But then I got some goodies like some Tayto socks. These will be for my mom, so surprise, Mom. But yeah, I am just over the moon. That was so much fun.
The two highlights of my day trip to Tayto Castle were getting to try the new hot chocolate flavored popcorn and getting a new super cute fridge magnet for my travel magnet collection.
All I need is a packet of Tayto.